Hey there, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into family relationships and clarifying a common question: what exactly is a second cousin? Let's break it down. First, to understand second cousins, we need to quickly go over what cousins are. Cousins are people who share a common ancestor, but they aren't siblings. When we say first cousin, we're talking about people with the same grandparents but different parents. So, if your parents are siblings, you and your cousin are first cousins. But what about second cousins? Here's where it gets interesting. Second cousins share the same great-grandparents but are not directly descended from the same set of grandparents. Essentially, second cousins are the children of first cousins. Still with me? Let's say your mum and her cousin are first cousins, meaning they share grandparents. Their children, meaning you and your mum's cousin's child, are second cousins because you share great-grandparents. In addition to this, first cousins share a grandparent, 2 generations. Second cousins share a great-grandparent, 3 generations. Third cousins share a great-great-grandparent, 4 generations. Fourth cousins share a third great-grandparent, 5 generations. Now for some quick tips. Count how many greats are in your common ancestor's title and add 1 to determine the number of cousins your relative is. Note that grandparents have no greats in their titles, so cousins who share grandparents are first cousins because 0 plus 1 equals 1. However, remember that this trick only works if you are the same number of generations removed from the common ancestor. Sometimes, you and your cousin may share a common ancestor, but you each call this ancestor something different. For example, the common ancestor may be your great-grandparent, but your cousin's great-great-grandparent. This is where the phrase, once removed, comes in handy. Your parents' first, second, and third cousins are also your first, second, and third cousins, but once removed. This is because your parents and their generation are one above yours. Likewise, your grandparents' first, second, and third cousins are also your first, second, and third cousins, this time twice removed. This pattern continues throughout each generation. So, for example, a first cousin once removed is either the child of your first cousin or the parent of your second cousin. So, in a nutshell, second cousins share the same great-grandparents but have different grandparents. It's like being a little further apart from the family tree. Still family, just a bit more distant. Understanding these relationships helps when tracing your family tree or planning your next family reunion. Now that you know, you can impress everyone with your cousin's knowledge. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more family history tips. See you next time.